Angelo Live exclusively obtained previously unknown details about the Odessa murderer shot and killed in Mertzon. A child predator takes a deal, and 14 dogs face euthanasia. I'm James Bellini, and this is Live. We'll get to the news in a minute, but first, whether you need a personal loan to consolidate debt, a credit card full of perks, or a checking account that protects you and your money, Texas Trust Credit Union has your back. There are 2 locations in San Angelo to serve you. Their newest location is located at 3712 FM 2288, right behind the Chick-fil-A on Sherwood Way. That's pretty convenient for the people there in the Bluffs and Southland. The downtown location is located at 337 West Twohig Avenue, and they're all over North Texas. To find out where, visit Texas Trust Credit Union online at texastrustcu.org. That's Texas Trust and the letters cu.org. Starting things off, San Angelo Live's Lucas Banda went out to Mertzon this morning and spoke with the homeowner of the residence where 26-year-old Trevor James Myrick hid from pursuing law enforcement. Myrick stole a car in Odessa and led a chase through Ector County to Erie County, where he was eventually gunned down by DPS and sheriff's deputies. The homeowner said that Myrick pried open a sliding glass door and searched the home for valuables. DPS told the family to evacuate the residence for safety reasons. While Myrick was inside, he stole cash, jewelry, clothes, firearms, and tried to hotwire a Polaris Ranger. He even went through the pantry and put on makeup to disguise himself and changed clothes. Myrick also took a spare key fob for a vehicle which the homeowner believes he was looking for in Mertzon when he was shot and killed. Of course, since this was an officer-involved shooting, the Texas Rangers have taken over the investigation. A San Angelo woman took a plea deal today in Tom Green County for sexually assaulting a child. 44-year-old Soka Loth pled guilty to 2 counts of assaulting a minor. According to court documents, Loth picked up the child from his residence and then drove a few blocks away, then assaulted the victim. Loth also sent the child explicit messages, but said she was blackout drunk and thinks of the victim as a son or a brother, and denied ever assaulting him. In exchange for a guilty plea, Loth was given 10 years deferred adjudication and has a $1,500 fine. The San Angelo Live mobile app is the best in the business. No, seriously. Download it on the Apple App Store or the Google Play Store. It's free and keeps you always up to date with San Angelo news. The city of San Angelo has said that 14 dogs face euthanasia after the animal shelter exceeded the maximum limit this week. As of May 1st, the shelter is over capacity with 192 dogs with a limit of 180. Unless they can get the dogs adopted, fostered, or transferred, they will be euthanized. If anyone is interested in saving one of the dogs, contact the email jen@cvpaws.org as soon as possible. Into weather right now until 9 o'clock tonight, Tom Green County has a thunderstorm watch in effect, but right now it's 87 degrees outside with a high of 88, and we have a 30% chance of thunderstorms this evening. Tonight, however, that 30% jumps to 70% overnight, where the low is 64. Tomorrow the high is up there at 94 and it will be sunny out, and then Thursday night the low drops to 64. Friday the high is back up in the 90s, and Friday evening we have a 30% chance of storms. Those chances drop 20% overnight. When we come back, sports guy Ryan Chadwick talks about the Sonora Broncos winning their first state championship in golf, and then George Randall with the Holy Angels Festival visits the live studio. But first, a word from the Bass Bunch.
2024 means savings galore at Jim Bass Mazda. Why not drive off our lot in a new 2024 Mazda CX-90, priced right at just $41,999. While you're here, be sure to ask about 0.9% APR financing. This SUV offers a third row and is built with you, your passengers, and your journeys in mind. Hurry, these are limited offers, and you can only get these deals at Jim Bass Mazda, the corner of Houston Hart and Arden Road, or shop 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
The high school golf state championships are underway, and the Concho Valley has another state champion coming home with gold medals. The Sonora Broncos claimed the top spot in 2A after 2 days of competition. Sonora's Dylan Ford achieved something only ever seen on SportsCenter's Top 10, a hole-in-one in the state championships. Check Dylan's incredible shot on hole 13 in round 1. Sonora won the overall competition with a combined score of 626 between 5 athletes spanning 2 rounds. Congratulations to the Sonora Broncos. Other boys teams from the Concho Valley that competed at state were the Mason Punchers and Robert Lee Steers. Congratulations to all athletes who competed earlier this week. The Concho Valley now turns to the 3-time defending champion Wall Lady Hawks Golf Team. The ladies compete over the next 2 days for a chance to four-peat. The opportunity in itself is mind-boggling and is a testament to the program that the coaches and athletes have built out in Wall. This weekend, Emily Green, J.C. West, Channing Zesh, Abby McMillan, and Morgan Pullig will represent the Lady Hawks, with Emily Baird and Mackenzie McCulloch as alternates, so stay tuned for the results from the competition later on this week. Good luck, ladies, and bring home another state championship. And for more sports around the Concho Valley and beyond, be sure to check in every day at sanangelolive.com/news/sports.
So gross.
Deep down, upholstered furniture is dirtier than it looks. Carpet Tech safely cleans all types of furniture and mattresses, killing germs and removing spots and odors. Right now, get 15% off upholstery cleaning from Carpet Tech. Call or schedule online at carpettech.com.
If your home is in a wreck, call Carpet Tech, yeah.
And welcome back to the show. Joining me today is George Randall. George is here with Holy Angels Catholic Church.
We sure are, and we're having a big festival on May the 5th. I'm getting my dates all messed up, but
on Cinco de Mayo.
On Cinco de Mayo, we're going to be cooking a big brisket dinner.
In full disclosure, I've gone to it for decades and worked it for decades. So it's brisket and sausage, and it's a meal.
And sauerkraut, and everything is made from scratch, and it's just going to be an amazing deal. And we make our own German sausage.
Yep.
We smoke it, and it's absolutely phenomenal. And we feed everybody for $12 for adults and $6 for children.
That's a little cheaper than the going rate now.
You can't even buy the groceries for that. So it's pretty amazing. And then we've got 3 jumpy pits for the kids and lots of games and bingo and a cakewalk, and it's just going to be a lot of fun.
The cakewalk is interesting because I think that's coming back.
Yeah, it's coming back, and we've got a lot of just homemade pies and cakes, and it's really just going back in time a little bit, where everybody in the parish brings a special dessert, and we have that during the meal, and then we also kind of walk around and do a cakewalk for a competition on the pecan pies, especially.
And this is all Sunday afternoon or Sunday, 10 to 2. So.
10 to 2. And then we have the games and continue on till about 5, and then we have an auction. So if you want to come and bid for fabulous prizes, you can.
The auction is legendary, and it takes there are a lot of items somewhere around.
Yeah, there's probably going to be about 150
items on the auction. There's refreshments and brisket and sausage sandwiches while all the auction's going on.
We want everybody to be fed.
That's right. It's a great meal. And for those folks that can't stay, you've got this drive-through that it's like clockwork.
Like clockwork. So if you want a meal to go, we fill up probably a meal that's good for a day and a half anyway, and you pick it up and take it home and eat it.
And I tell people one of my favorite things is the desserts.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of them are homemade, and you always get a slice of pie or cake or something, cookies or something, to go with your meal. So it's the biggest annual fundraiser for the church.
It's our big annual, but we're there to celebrate our parish, and we're there to celebrate spring. But most of all, we're there to celebrate Jesus and our love for Jesus.
Okay. And again, this Sunday, 10 to 2, there at
Holy Angels?
A&M in Oxford.
A&M in Oxford.
And can they find you on Facebook?
They can find us on Facebook, and then it'll kind of give you all the directions and everything like that.
Okay, George. And this is when I normally leave something out or forget something important. So if I have, now's your shot at letting them know.
No, just come out. It's great. It's going to be a really nice family environment, and everything's going to be really inexpensive, which, in today's world, that's a big value. So we wanted to kind of keep it basic, but we also want to have a lot of fun. So come out.
All right, sounds great. This Sunday, May 5th, 10 to 2, Holy Angels Catholic Church there on Oxford and and A&M. And George, thank you for
Thank
being
you,
here.
Yanis. Have a good day.
All right, back to you guys.
It's hard to believe how reckless some people can be and how hard they fight against real victims. You need a partner who consistently beats the giants and who will never, ever flinch.
When it comes to unique pieces you can't find anywhere else, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is your one-stop shop. With over 24 years in the diamond and coin industry, Kano's Diamonds and Coins is West Texas's choice for diamonds, jewelry, coins, silver, and gold. Owner Bill Kano stands by his work and offers free consultations, including estate jewelry. Don't just trust anyone with your valuables. Come see the staff at Kano's at 1016 West Beauregard in San Angelo.
Thanks for watching the Live Daily News Show, the only locally owned live news show in the Concho Valley. Go like us on Facebook, X, formerly known as Twitter, and other social media platforms, and download the San Angelo Live mobile app to stay up to date on all the news from in and around the Concho Valley. Thanks again, and we'll see you back here tomorrow.